What is going on, folk? It's NimbleThor here, and welcome back to my mobile gaming quest, where today we are doing something a bit different, because we're going to play Cover Fire, which is not exactly a new game, but it's an offline playable shooter, and today we're going to see how it has held up over the years. It received a lot of good press and reviews when it released, but is it still worth getting into? So first, here's a few things that I actually enjoyed about this game as we go into the next mission here in the single player combat, which, by the way, is the only type of combat in the game. There's only a single player game mode. But the combat itself feels really nice, and that's part of what I like. It actually feels like we're in real danger here, and I'm really liking that. It's decently easy here to begin with. I do expect it to become much more difficult later on though, but we'll get into a bit more of that later on. Let's see. Oh yeah, I nearly expected there to be someone in there. Look at this. This is pretty awesome. I do like how they play around with the different perspectives, and we move from the sides to playing behind the train and now to the other side. That's pretty interesting. Let's take out this guy over there with our gun. As for the controls, you know, it's a typical shooter setup where on the left side we have a joystick to look around, and then on the right side we tap to simply shoot. And then with the guns where we can aim down the sights, then we do that by tapping on the right side as well before we start shooting. So it's really simple like that. The graphics are nothing amazing, but they still actually hold up quite nicely here in 2018. And also, the game is offline playable, which most new shooters aren't. That's a really great big bonus for this game. It seems like we completed this mission though, and we got 3 stars, which was perfect, which means we get to choose 4 different rewards. Let's have a look. Which one should we open, guys? Let's pick these ones on either side. So we got some more cash that we can use to upgrade. We'll get into that very, very soon. And we got some more bullet piercing. It seems we can actually go in and upgrade that right now if we have enough currency. But first of all, we're gonna play one more mission while we go over the rest of the things that I still do like about this game. And the last thing is that I genuinely just had fun with this game. I know that might sound strange, but there are many games on mobile that I don't genuinely actually find fun. And of course, not all games have to be fun. A puzzle game doesn't have to be fun. It can be entertaining in a different way, but I do feel like action shooters like this game do have to have some element of fun, and I do have to get some enjoyment out of playing it. And there's definitely lots of that in this game. However, there are some things that I do not like about this game that might scare some of you guys away, and so I feel like it's worth mentioning. And the first of that is the energy system. I mean, come on, why do we still need energy systems, right? As you guys can probably already see in the top of the screen right now, we do have an energy system. We currently have 13 out of 10 energy, because we got some from leveling up before, but we have 10 in total typically energy, and we spend 1 energy every single time we start a new level, regardless of whether or not we finish it, obviously. I don't like energy systems. I really hate them, and I'm kind of saddened to see that we have that in there. And secondly, we got this power number, and actually let's go have a look at that while we go in here and also upgrade our bullet piercing, or maybe we should actually upgrade cover instead. Do we have enough for that? We do have enough for that, so let's upgrade that. And we have to wait, and you guys can see our combat level, which was the power I was talking about, is 523 right now. That system is kind of frustrating because it means we cannot play newer levels if we don't have enough powers. Let me show you how that works. If we go in here to the campaign, we will see on this next mission, if we click it, we'll see that we are recommended to have a combat level of 515, and this kind of forces us to spend our currency constantly to play new levels, which makes it very difficult to save up if we want to acquire, more expensive upgrades. So far, it hasn't really become a problem, but I could see this getting kind of frustrating down the line. And then lastly on this list of things I do not appreciate about this game are the many in-app purchases. We can buy these crates here for this premium currency that we can buy for up to $100. Just look at this, 3,500 gold for $100. And then we also have a VIP system. Now the positive side of this is that there is no pay to win, because we don't have PvP, and so there's really nothing where we can win over another player in. But we do have pay to progress quicker though, and some of you guys might not appreciate that. I think it's okay though, but overall I don't like the $100 in-app purchases. What do you think about that, guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. Overall, my conclusion on this game is that I've actually had quite a bit of fun with it, and despite its shortcomings and despite it not being as great a game as, for example, PUBG Mobile, if you want to compare it to online games, then this is an offline game, and I don't think you can really fairly compare those two types of games, online and offline games. So as for an offline shooter, I think this is one of the better ones out there if you don't mind the energy system. that is. Apart from the single player missions, by the way, we have events, the next of which unlock in 21 hours, as you guys can see. And then we have skirmishes, which are special missions where we have to defeat enough people, well, all the people, within a certain time limit. And if we do that, we get a loot box for free. Guys, what do you think about this game? Do let me know in the comment section down below. I've left the download links if you want to check it out in the description box, as I always do, both for Android and iOS. And now for the mobile gaming fact of the day, which is that the RuneScape free closed beta is now open for all players with a membership. So you have to have the premium membership, but if you have that, you can go check it out right now on mobile. And also, a second announcement is that the full release of old school RuneScape, which has been in beta for a couple of months, and I covered that quite some time ago, is now slated for October 30th. So in less than 1 month from now, everyone, even without a membership, will be able to play old school RuneScape on mobile. Guys, if you don't know about RuneScape, I strongly encourage you to go check it out. If you like MMORPGs, it's definitely the best one out there, in my honest opinion. But with that said, thank you so much for sticking around till the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like. And until next time, just keep gaming, stay awesome, and I'll see you guys around.